I was watching an interview. Yeah, I got over all my coughing and so forth. Just a very little bit of coughing left. I can almost yell now if I want. That was pretty rough. I don't think it was the flu. I'll explain that a little later. I think it was a reaction to some chili powder. No, I ain't got food allergies, and you don't get a food allergy from something too strong. You get a food allergy from something more mild, but I'll explain that later. I was watching an interview from a stage manager from Las Vegas, and he got to meet Elvis Presley as he's behind the stage. And he said, "Hello, Elvis." He said, the concert's sold out. He said, "You got a nice looking audience out there." And by chance, he shook Elvis Presley's hand. He said that poor guy was scared. His hand was nothing but wet and clammy. This is a quote from a stage manager. He said, Elvis Presley had horrible stage fright. And when he shook his hand and felt how wet and clammy Elvis Presley's hand was, that prompted him to, as he's talking to him, to study his face a little bit, for a few seconds longer. He had this white, pale look in his face. So Elvis Presley was a lot more stage fright than what you think he was. He said that poor. He said, "I'm amazed he didn't get real sick over that." Oh, he said he just when he went to shake his hand, it was like grabbing a wet washcloth, wet and clammy, and his face a little white, a little pale. But Elvis Presley had horrible stage fright. You can't hide the wet hands. You might hide your physical appearance, which he did pretty good. But down deep, according to the stage manager, Elvis Presley, when you got wet hands like that, you're scared to death. And he was. He said, he didn't realize that until you shook hands with him. They just happened to shake hands with Elvis Presley before he went out and started singing, doing his concert. That's incredible, isn't it? Incredible.